dancers, it is time for our next ATS block party video, and we have finally reached the point where we are going to work on the Taxeem. We are going to incorporate everything that we've learned so far, including the four corners of our feet and finding balance and stability, and also the complete release of our side body that we learned in both our psoas stretch and also our Taxeem prep videos. So get your block out. Place it on the widest setting, so flat on the floor. And let's start with our left foot on the block. So left foot's on the block, same concept as our previous video. We want to really make sure that all four corners are pressed down into the block to find our balance. Okay, so here we want to check in with our posture. Left knee is nice and soft, right? Low belly is engaged. Upper body is nice and tall with a nice contraction in our middle back so that we have our nice lift in our chest. And you can keep your hands in posture if you'd like, or put them at your hips, but the arms right now don't really matter. It's all about what's going on in the legs and in the hips. Okay, so first, let's kind of begin with our Taxeem prep in mind. So I have all of my weight right now in my left leg. I still have a soft knee in my left leg. And remember, I'm not sticking my hip out. Got that hip sucked in thanks to our glute minimus and glute medius, not our maximus. Keep that relaxed. All right, so all of our weight in our left leg, releasing that right hip. And when you think you have it completely released, see if you can just stretch and relax the right side of your body and find a little extra release. And then we're just gonna place our foot very, very lightly on the floor, but try to keep pretty much all of your weight in your left leg. Okay, I'm gonna lift up this so that you can see what's going on. We are going to add a contraction with our obliques on the right side of our body. Now, our obliques, we could have a whole series on just our obliques. Our obliques help us twist, but they also help us laterally bend, like side bending. So when we're lifting our hip up, that's actually a contraction on our side body, and it essentially would be the same as us bringing our torso down. So it's the same action, might not look the same, but trust me on this one. So right leg is completely relaxed, really, really let it go a little extra. Gently place your foot on the floor, and now contract your obliques to bring your hip up, and you'll notice your foot kind of floats off the floor, and then release again. And again, really release. Don't just go where you normally go. See if you can find a little extra release here. And then contract. And then release. And then contract. And then release. And then contract. And then release. And then contract. Good. So shake that out a little bit. Let's switch over to the other side. So this time we're going to put our right foot on the block. And we're going to release the left side. Check in with your posture on the right side. So again, knees nice and soft, low belly engaged, really uplifted in the upper body and in the torso. And then finding all four corners of our foot, pressing down into our block, releasing our left side body. And again, find a little extra release on that side, and you'll even feel a nice little stretch because this is our preparatory for our Taxeem prep video that we did. So you have a little extra there, let's find it. And then standing up nice and tall, contracting the left side, and then release, and then contract, and then release, and then contract, and release, and contract, and release. And notice when we contract, what's happening is my feet are pretty much level, right? And then I'm releasing, contracting, and then releasing. So why are we doing this? When we are doing our Taxeem, we're not just shifting our weight into one leg and then the other. We are actually releasing all of our weight out of that one standing leg, and then we are contracting our obliques and then shifting our weight over to the other side so that we can then release again and then contract. Find our balance in both feet, shift over, and release. So when you release, the more release you can find, the more room you have for that contraction to bring the hip back up. Finding your steady foot position, shifting over, and then releasing the other side. So contracting, even weight, shift over and release. Contracting, even weight, shift over and release. And obviously, once we smooth this out, you're not gonna have those stops in between, but what I want you to do is practice just the release and the contraction, and the release and the contraction. And doing it on our block allows us to find that extra release that we tend to hold back on, and we wanna really work on the contraction. So this is excellent not only for our standard Taxeem, but for our walking Taxeem. All of our weights in one leg. So what do we do with our other leg? We can practice our Taxeem in space so that when we're doing our walking Taxeem, our balance is so much better. Okay, so try that one out and do it several times. And again, when you're on your block, just focus on the release and the contract, and the release and the contract, and the release and the contract, both sides, and then feel that without your block. And if it's hard to feel, go back to your block. And I recommend trying this with your block pretty much like before you go to class every day, and just remind yourself of this and get it into your muscle memory. And you will find that your Taxeems become more like ooey, gooey, beautiful, oblique contraction Taxeem, and not just shifting your weight over Taxeems. Okay, so try it out. Let me know what you think. Have a great time with this party trick, and I'll see you guys later.